Happy Saturday, guys. Look how dark and gloomy it looks. Oh my goodness. But we're still going to get this walk in. I've been doing really well with my steps. I haven't pulled the numbers that I pulled the previous times, but I got close to them. So I still consider it a win when I can get over 15K in a day. So yeah, we're going to get this walk in. And can you believe it? It is actually after 6:30. It's about 6:45. Normally when I do this walk, y'all remember how light it was and bright? Yeah, so getting my walk in, and when I get back, we're going to do a week wrap up and talk about how my week went. All right, before we get into how my week went, I did get an order of some more of the Good Idea. They're really, really good. Again, to me, it's like the, what do you call those? I think I'm gonna say it wrong. Is it bubbly water? Bubbly? I don't know how it's pronounced. But it's like those waters, and really good. It's no sugar, and it helps with your insulin. So they're really, really good. I'm going to have a link in the description box for these again if you would like to check it out. Okay, and one more thing. I received this yesterday, and first dose was last night. So this is a product by Alan Roberts. I don't know if you know him. He's quite into the fitness, and I love him. I love how direct he is. I will link his channel below too. He's also a health coach and all of that. So this is really good for hunger management, reduce anxiety, and stress management. So since I had my surgery, I've never been like super, super hungry. I think a lot of my hunger has been like head hunger and like just like cravings or something, but never like, I'm not like every day I'm famished. Okay. But I want to see about the reducing anxiety and the stress management part of it and how that makes me feel, because I'm going to take you guys along on the journey with that part of it. Because I'm going to be going back to Seattle, and if this works the way it's supposed to, I'm going to need it right here. Okay, let's pivot to how my week went. Let me get into my Fitness Pal. Okay, so this is the close of week 2 for me tracking macros. This week went very well. Also, it was a deterrent for me because I noticed I can be a snacker sometimes. And when you snack, you just get little handfuls of something. And it was made me mindful that, hey, I got to put this in my Fitness Pal, and I bet those little snacks add up. So that's a good part of it. Also, with me getting a little bit closer to my goal, I think I need to tighten this up a little bit. I've been really having a hard time bouncing back and forth between these same 7-8 pounds, just up and down, up and down, up and down. And I really want to, by January, sometime in January, maybe be at the weight I want to be at and maintain from there. And if I think I need to develop a strategy for losing some more after that. I'm not going to put a whole lot of stress on my body over it because when you're older, it makes it a whole lot harder, especially if you're female, to lose the weight anyway. You have to make some serious changes and be really dedicated. So, like I said, the tracking has been going very well. I've been hitting my macros, within maybe 5 or 6 grams of each other. So I'm I'm good there. But yeah, the tracking is good. What else? My exercise is good. You know, I did not bring that notebook in. Give me 1 second. Okay, as you know, I am participating in Derek's Journey, his step challenge. He had previously asked me to be a coach for one of the teams, but I declined. For this go round, the next go round, I'll probably, if he asks, I'll probably be a team captain. But so to kind of recap a little bit, for the beginning of the month, from let's see, the 1st through the 7th, 187,664 steps. Okay, the second half coming from the 8th to the 14th. Let's see, the 8th would have been Saturday. I got in a good amount of steps. The whole entire time now, I have never, I'm not going to say never, I have not as of yet did what I did previously with some of those steps, getting up to 34, 35, 36,000 in one day. But, you know, I'm not pushing myself like that. So for this week, I still did very well. I beat my steps a little bit from the previous week. So for, let's see, this week, I came in at 200,032 steps. So, yeah, I'm doing really well with the steps. I'm doing very well with the tracking. Let's see. Other updates would be, let's see, my mother-in-law. I know a lot of you gave me some really good tips and everything, especially around music. Someone else suggested that music is really, really good when it comes to dementia, and we're going to figure it out. I was talking with my spouse, and she's really into, is it opera? I think it's opera. So, I think we're going to maybe we can Google that on YouTube and let her listen to some of that and see how she responds to some of that. Because several people have talked to me about, music therapy. Update on my daughter. She's still pregnant, so 18th is the due date. Today is the 15th, so it looks like this little baby is gonna hang on till almost around the due date. But she has been to the doctor, I want to say twice, and I think she has another appointment. Her last appointment was yesterday, I believe. Wait a minute. Yes, yesterday. And she has another appointment on Monday. So they're saying they're not going to let her go past her due date because she's quite big. The baby is a nice little size. So, and update with the higher blood sugar levels. They had her to stop checking her blood sugar at this point. It looks like there was really not an issue. It may have been something she ate that day that made it jump so high, maybe one particular thing but normally she has not, her whole entire pregnancy, no issues with blood sugar. And she thought that was weird and it kind of freaked her out. So they said, okay, no longer need to monitor. Everything is fine. They did another glucose test, I think, and it came out perfectly normal. So that is all of my updates. Let's see, I can't think of any other changes at this moment. So my food has been the same. Like I said, Saturdays, because I'm a creature of habit and this is like countdown time. I'm not changing my menu a whole lot. It's basically the same old stuff cycled through. So that's why you're getting, instead of meal prep Saturdays, you're going to be getting update Saturdays until I get back to home base. And then it will be back to game as usual. And me getting acclimated, that would be another thing. It'd be me and Gunnar having to get acclimated back to Seattle weather. He's been kind of living the good life here in Cali, all this heat and avocados, and with his grandma, and he's going to be going home to no avocados, and it's cold and no grandma. So, and I'm going back to Seattle to the cold. So, again, that's where I hope those tablets come in handy, because I just don't do well during the winter in Seattle anymore. It's kind of weird because when I first moved there, the first, I want to say 3-4 years, I was fine. I was absolutely fine. And I had a coworker that suffered from seasonal depression. And I thought, wow, is that really a thing? And then lo and behold, it happened to me. Because Seattle is kind of like, I want to say gray and kind of gloomy, maybe like 9 months out of the year. So it actually started taking a toll on me really, really bad. Like I said, since I've been out here, I've been fine. I only had one incident of just not being okay for whatever reason. And that coincided with the day where it was actually kind of really gloomy. But other than that, I felt really good. The heat, even with it being in triple digits, I was fine. So we're going to see. It's going to be quite the change for me. I'm going to say that. Being here almost a year, and then going back to where it's total opposite. Everything is total opposite, because I was able to get up every morning, go for walks, didn't need long sleeves or anything. That is going to totally change because I've been enjoying getting up, doing my walks. It's almost like it turned into a habit for me, and I loved it. And when I wasn't able to do them, I actually missed doing the walks and all that stuff. So I'm going to have to figure that out, because I'm not one that like to walk in the cold, period. I don't like to bundle up and try to walk in the cold. So it might be, I'm trying to think, maybe going to the gym and getting on the treadmill or something. I don't know. I'm going to try to figure that out. Doing walking videos. Although there's a lot of you, Kristen QuickFit, there's Homework Health Hub. All of you put out these wonderful exercise videos. So I'm thinking in my head, I might need to get maybe some 15-pound weights and just start doing some stuff at home, because it's going to be very, very cold, and sometimes it gets really icy, and you don't want to be out there when there's black ice, because it's crazy. It is crazy. People are slipping and sliding everywhere. So that might be an option for me. Just develop some type of routine at home, and maybe some you can help me. I might reach out to Kristen and to the person that does all these professionals that are doing their workout videos, and see if I can, get some really good workouts for at home. I know I'm going to have to get heavier weights because I'm lifting heavier. So, and I already have, I want to say, an exercise mat. I know I have one somewhere. I guess I have to find it. But that might be the plan for me while we endure the about the 8 or 9 months of cold before I can get out and really get the walking done. So we'll see. We'll see that. We'll figure it out. Get it figured out. But for right now, that is all of the updates that I have. Like I said, I will link below for the Good Idea drinks. I will link below for this, it's called Nomorbidity. And I will be talking with you guys later. If you have questions, please leave them below. And oh yeah, link messages below. Tell the baby, please, it's time for you to come out. You can't stay in hiding any longer. we're ready for you to come. So I will be talking with you guys later. Yeah, see you then.